Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everybody. Honestly, I don't believe there will be a lot of severe weather today. Saying as why that timer was going down, I popped on my Radio Shack and they said that there's no expected severe weather today, but we will fact check that with the NOAA radar, with the National Weather Service website, which is pardon. And if it does black, I do apologize. Um, okay. Please wait. Um, I just stopped sharing, so give me a second, everyone. Oh, uh, oh, that sucks. Um, so, as you can see, we have this. Um, so, um, so, here today we can just see there is a lot of cloud cover. Now this is 1 p.m. This is today's cloud cover. Now you can see how it's moving. And Kentucky's overcast throughout the state, except up here you're gonna get a little bit of moderate relief. But if you're in central Kentucky, you're still gonna have a lot of cloud cover until uh, yeah. Um, yeah. So the clouds are starting to weaken, though. As you can see, starting to weaken up here, but still here in central Kentucky, which is right around this area. Um, you're still gonna have cloud cover for uh hard to say. Anyways, we're gonna get into radar here. So this is live as is. So um, We're going to zoom into Kentucky specifically. You can see upwards of Lexington, we still do have a little bit of rain. That is expected to let down, I believe. Yes. That cloud cover, that rain is expected to let down. This is precipitation. So, this is over the last, I don't know, honestly. It doesn't show, which is really unfortunate, but Kentucky, eastern Kentucky, you're still going to have a little bit of rain. But I'm going to say that will let up, hopefully for a better day. Oh. As with wind, there's not a lot of strong wind. There's, from here you can see there's 13 in the Lexington area. So that's the highest that I see right now. So unless some super cells do pop up, wind should be good. That's wind speed. Let's go to wind gust. So, I lied. 29 miles per hour wind gust in Lexington, which isn't bad. 29 again in Lexington, wind gust, which isn't necessarily bad. Now, right here where I'm focused on, the high in Kentucky, it seems to be. There's wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour, which, so, this just don't keep any loose objects tied down or anything like tents. Tents can catch that wind, and things like that. Now, a lot of this wind is blowing. Most of this wind that you can see is blowing northeast or northeast north or whatever. Specifics, but that depends on where you are. But let's get into the temperature for today. Today's temperature, this is the forecast. You can see that we will have a little bit of a crispy day. In Louisville, you're going to be up in the low 80s. Lexington's currently 75, same as Richmond. Now, if you're down, southeastern Kentucky. Yes, southeastern Kentucky. Unfortunately, you're going to have that little 73-degree heat, which is nothing. That's the coldest it'll probably be. Honestly, it's honest. So, seems in the state of Kentucky it will be from the high 70s to the low 80s today, and it will most likely drop as we go into the night. Now let's see what it feels like, because what it actually is and what it feels like is way different. Well, I'll take that back. It feels like at a low of 75 and a high of just 83. And the state of Kentucky, at least from what I can see, I can't see the panhandle. That is change. See, it is hard. It is way harder in the panhandle. Western Kentucky. It looks like that you might be a little hotter. Feels like a little hotter there. Which we're not like Charlotte. In Hickory, which is 90 degrees in South Oregon. I cannot think today. So, this is the humidity forecast. There, you can see currently in Lexington it is 77 degree. The forecast is to be 77% humidity. Bowling Green is 74 degrees. I am so sorry, y'all. Humidity. That's the relative. Now the dew point for today will be Washington at 86 and Bowling Green 70 degrees. Now the pressure. So you can see what's causing that storm. You have high pressure. You have high. Then up here you have average. I'm just going to call it low. You can see the two different. You can see red. You can see blue. Violet skies. Sorry. So that's probably what's causing the last night's storms. I do not believe that any tornadoes touched down from that Lexington storm. Or many tornadoes at all, which is great and good that we hope that everyone made it out safe, even if there was a tornado touchdown like that tornado in Tennessee. I'm not checked if the National Weather Service has made a statement about that or anything along that lines. Now to get some Zoom.earth, we're just going to go to the National Weather Service. So we're going to go to the Louisville office and National Weather Service forecast office for Kentucky. You can see today there's a couple flood warnings, so do not drive in. Do not drive your car through flooded roadways, things like that. If you're in a flood zone, make efforts to go somewhere else if you are not flooded. And if you are flooded, I don't know. Watch this warning. Yeah, you can see that there's no watch this warning and advisory for the state of Kentucky. There is a hazardous weather outlook for the entire state of Kentucky, though, which is not good. And that's what I was talking about, how they said that they do not expect any. At the beginning of the live stream, I said that I do not expect any hazardous weather. That's what they said. But there's spotter information that is, I believe, currently open. So it's in the lower 70s. I'm not gonna play that into y'all's ears while we wait for that to come around for the forecast. I think so. But I'm trying to find maps found it yesterday. Morning. So I can't find it, which I do this weather outlook, which I believe is what it's called. Oh, I'm not reading that. No, they have maps, which give you a football weather. Um, this should show, right? This is for today. So you can see that there is, if you're in the state of Kentucky today, the National Weather Service is saying that you're clear of severe thunderstorms possible. Um, there is rain and thunderstorms for all of the state of Kentucky, and if you're up in Pennsylvania, probably wrong. There's heavy rain and flash flooding possible. Um, Now, along for tomorrow, this you won't have to worry about this anymore, but this will get larger. You can see that that's going to be North Dakota, all North Dakota, and then the next day that there will, luckily, Kentucky, you will not have any no forecasted rain for the state of Kentucky at this time. Which is good. If you are in Oregon, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, I believe, you will have its participation on Saturday, June 21st, 2025. Um, which, of course, the National Weather Service will continue to update these if they do see anything, but um, so and there, I'm trying to find the National Weather Service. Um, Page. So Hmm. So, this is the lightning risk for Tuesday, um, for Tuesday, Thursday through Thursday night. Um, the threat list for risk for most of Kentucky is limited, but if you live in the Lexington, Richmond, Danville, Russell Springs area along that orange line, you do have an elevated risk. This does not mean that there is at this last I've heard, they do not expect. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the bluegrass region of central Kentucky, including Lexington and surrounding areas. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this. Today, partly sunny. Scattered thunderstorms early in the morning, then chance of showers in the late morning and afternoon. Highs around 80. West winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 50%. Tonight, mostly clear. A 20% chance of showers until midnight. Lows in the lower 60s. Northwest winds up to 10 miles an hour, shifting to the southwest after midnight. Friday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid 80s. Southwest winds up to 5 miles an hour. Friday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid 60s. South winds up to 5 miles an hour. And now the extended forecast for the radio listening area. Saturday to Saturday night, mostly clear. So, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. This will be posted to the channel. I will most likely get on if something crazy does happen and my freaking my weather radio alert starts beeping on me. I would show you how it sounds, but the test button doesn't work. So, um, everyone have a good day. Stay safe. Um,